You know, every single business out there faces questions, big and small. Which new product should we launch? What do our customers really want? These aren't just questions, they're basically mysteries. And to solve them, you don't need a crystal ball. You need to think like a detective, armed with something called marketing research. So, let's start cracking the case.
All right, let's make this real. Imagine you own a coffee shop. You want to launch a new pastry to get people excited. You've narrowed it down to two, a cronut or a cruffin. Now you could just flip a coin, right? But guessing is a huge gamble. It's your time, your money on the line. So how do you find the real answer and not just, hope for the best?
Well, you do it with marketing research. Now look, I know that sounds like some dry business buzzword, but it's not. It's a real deal, step-by-step process. It's the toolkit detectives use to find clues, analyze evidence, and actually solve these business mysteries. It turns that wild gamble into a smart, calculated move.
So, if we're going to be detectives, what's the official procedure? What's the game plan? Well, every good detective has a process, right? A series of steps they follow to make sure no stone is left unturned and no clue gets missed.
And this is it. This is the playbook. This 7-step process is the core of any investigation. It takes us all the way from step 1, identifying the problem, our cronut versus cruffin dilemma, all the way through collecting the evidence, analyzing it, and finally, presenting the solution. This is our roadmap.
Every investigation starts by looking at the evidence, and there are really two main types of clues. First, a detective checks what's already known. In our world, that's secondary data. Think of them like old case files. It's fast, it's cheap, but it might not be a perfect fit for your specific mystery. Then you've got primary data. Now this is the fresh stuff. This is hitting the streets, gathering brand new leads tailored exactly to your case. It costs a bit more, sure, but it can answer the exact questions you're asking.
And to solve our coffee shop mystery, those old case files probably aren't going to be enough. We need to go out there and gather some fresh clues. This is the active investigation part. This is where we get our hands dirty.
So how do we do that? Well, the number one, most popular technique by far is survey research. Think of this as the detective formally interviewing witnesses and persons of interest. It's so popular for a simple reason. It's a direct line to your customers. You get to hear their facts, their opinions, and their attitudes straight from the source.
Now, these interviews can happen in a bunch of different ways. You've got your traditional methods like in-home visits or phone calls, but one of the most powerful tools is the focus group. This is like getting all your key witnesses in one room together. You bring in about 7 to 10 people, and a moderator leads this deep dive discussion to uncover not just what people think, but the all-important why behind it all.
Of course, an interview is only as good as the questions you ask. An open-ended question is basically just, hey, tell me in your own words. A closed-ended one is more like multiple choice. And a scaled response question, that measures how strongly you feel about something. It's not just if you like it, but how much you like it. Each one is a different tool for getting a different kind of clue.
But here's the thing. Sometimes what people say and what people do are two totally different things. And that's when a good detective goes on a stakeout. Observation research is all about just watching people's actual behavior. This could be sending in a mystery shopper to your store, or something really deep like ethnographic research, where you literally just observe people in their natural environment to see how they live.
Okay, so you've hit the streets, you've done your interviews, you've run your stakeouts, and now you've got this mountain of clues. It's time to head back to the lab, spread everything out, and start connecting the dots. One of the most powerful tools for this is called cross-tabulation. Okay, this is where you find the hidden connections in your data. It's how a detective realizes that 3 different witnesses talking about 3 different things were actually describing the same event. It uncovers these incredible patterns that you would never ever see if you were just looking at one piece of evidence at a time.
For example, check out this chart. It cross-tabulates social media use by age. And boom, right away you can see a pattern. Younger people are all over TikTok, while Facebook's audience skews older. Now, bring that back to our coffee shop. Imagine finding out that cronut lovers are heavy TikTok users, but cruff and finans are all on Facebook. That isn't just data, that's pure gold. That's your marketing plan handed to you on a silver platter.
Now, all that stuff is classic detective work, but today's investigators, well, they have a whole suite of high-tech tools that have completely changed the game, letting them solve mysteries faster and with more accuracy than ever before.
Honestly, the internet has basically given marketing research superpowers. You can build and launch a global investigation in a matter of hours, not weeks. The cost is just a fraction of what it used to be, and you can get real-time results watching the data pour in live.
Plus, you can reach these really specific, hard-to-find groups of people no matter where they are. And a massive part of that revolution is the device that's probably in your pocket right now. Just how big is it? Get this. A full 64% of marketing research organizations in the US are now doing research on mobile devices. This isn't some tiny trend. It's the new standard.
And it makes so much sense why mobile is such a game changer, right? People can answer surveys in those little bits of downtime, waiting for a bus, standing in line for coffee. That convenience means more people actually respond. And even better, they can send you richer feedback, like a quick photo from a store shelf or a video of them using a product. You get immediate, in-the-moment feedback that used to be impossible to get.
But maybe the most advanced tool in the kit is scanner-based research. This is really incredible stuff. Think of it like a 24/7 wiretap on what people buy. A system tracks every ad a group of people sees, and then it tracks everything they actually purchase at the store.
It finally closes the loop between what people see and what they do. You're not asking them what they think they'll buy, you're watching it happen. It's so powerful that many people in the industry see this as the ultimate answer. It's about as close as you can get to actually reading a consumer's mind.
So, let's go back to our coffee shop one last time. After all this detective work, the surveys, the observation, the high-tech analysis, the case is solved. We don't have to guess between the cronut and the cruffin anymore. The data points to a clear winner, and now we can make a confident choice backed by cold, hard evidence. Case closed.
So now you know the methods. You have the detective's playbook. And the next time you're in a store and you see a brand new product or a really specific sale, you'll know it's probably not there by accident. A whole lot of detective work went into that decision. So my question for you is, what business mysteries will you start to see now?